Hey guys, it's Devan from Team Premium. So this video is just going to be an update on my Royal Paladin deck, my Majesty deck rather, and then like some updates having to do with the team and our day-to-day at Teddy and Me North location for their Set 5 pre-release event. I guess not pre-release, release. So anyway, let's start off with the deck. Some changes I made. I played in a couple tournaments now, so I have a lot firmer of a grasp on the deck, I'd say. So I've actually just gone down to 3 draw, 3 heal, and 10 crit, in the form of 4 Alabaster Owl, 4 Epona, and then 2 Lu. I found the problem with the 6 draw, 6 crit was that people are just blocking Majesty every turn, and then Palamedes will be swinging in for like 27, but he'll just have a draw trigger on him, so they'll just take it a lot of the time, and that's never fun. That's not fun for me. So yeah, I just found adding the extra crits, I can either end the game early if they choose not to guard, and if they do guard, I can put these crit triggers on Palamedes or on Bedivere or on just like rear guards in general, Alfred. That'll just do a lot more work for me. A problem that I had today specifically was with these guys' Lus. I was playing 4 Lu, 3 Epona, 3 Alabaster Owl. So I've added these 2 in over place of them. The reason for that was today I had a match against a good player, a friend of mine, and he's also playing Majesty. He had the cross ride off the added 2k boost to Majesty. So he had a 12k Majesty, no rear guards, and I had columns of Lu and Lu in front of K, Knight of Friendship K. So the columns were 11k. And there was actually 3 turns of those columns, and I ended up losing because I couldn't get a trigger and get a second attack and a turn in. So Lu lost me a big game today. In the tournament today, I forgot to mention I went 3-1. I actually won that match. Luckily, that guy was grade stuck in the 3rd game. Remember Future Gadget Lab. They're like a friendly team of ours. They're really cool guys. We like to hang out with them a bunch. So check them out if you don't, if you get a chance rather. We'll put a description in the link in the description. Jesus. Anyway, on to grade 1s. 4 Flash Heal. I just feel it's really necessary, especially because he's a 10k Vanguard a lot of the time. 4 Marin. I actually didn't bump up my K count. I did for a little bit, and I just didn't end up liking it. He can hit 16 if he's boosted by Toy Poogle, or what am I saying? He can hit 19 if he's boosted by Toy Poogle in optimal conditions, but a lot of times he's just hitting 18, which is his primary use, I think, for me in the deck personally, other than hitting 10Ks on turn 2, which is nice pressure from a grade 1. And then 3 Toy Poogle. Just really like him for the same purposes. I have a 12k and a 13k rear guard, so just Toy Poogle. Hits 21 and 22, which are just really nice numbers, especially with everybody playing Majesty right out of the gates here. I gotta outlast them if I can. On to grade 2s, running 4 Blaster Blades still, 3 Blaster Dark, 2 Star Call Trumpeter, and then I've switched a Bedivere to a Akane. I found I was getting grade locked at 2, a lot more than I wanted to be. So I actually took out Toy Poogle and turned it into a Akane, and I took out a Bedivere and changed to a grade 3. So this just gives me access to the the 11 grade 2s that I do want to play, so I don't get grade locked grade 2. And Akane is just extra reinforcement. It's gonna grab me my Toy Poogle late in the game, and I just find Bedivere 21 lines a lot of the time right now aren't doing so hot. So Bedivere down to 1. Still a good card. I like to see him, but late game he kind of gets knocked around too much. And Akane, she's 8k, which is never good, but she can hit a 17 column. Can hit an MLB, rival MLBs. She can hit 16 columns easily. So she's not that bad. She's 1 turn, then you're gonna intercept with her. She's just a +1 for Counterblast too. Same as Star Call Trumpeter, but she calls rear guards. Specifically, Toy Poogle is the only high dog I have in the, or high beast I have in the deck. I was thinking about also adding a 1 copy Blaster Javelin for 2 reasons. First, obviously, being to get a second unit I can call with Star Call late game. If I need a booster behind Majesty, he hits a 16 call or 18 column, which is really nice. Probably could use that today a lot. But other than that, he'd be nice to ride ride Marin first turn. Put Wingle Brave. I'll show you. So ride Marin, Wingle Brave moves to the rear, over here, and we'll call this guy right here. We'll call him Blaster Dark. So you have the potential of hitting this, getting grade 2 if you're stuck on that grade. But haven't really tried it yet. I'll let you guys know once I do that. Sorry about that. Probably should have tried it. On to grade 3s. I'm playing 3 Majesty Lord Blaster. I feel like 3 is all you need just because he is a 10k. Kind of useless in the rear guard, I find. Especially when you have this guy around. That does take such precedent space in a in a Royal Paladin deck in general. Really like Palamedes, hits crossfires on his own. He's just like one of the best cards in the game. Against rival MLBs, him behind a toy or him in front of a toy Poogle is a 22 column, and that's just it's lovely. As well as that, sorry, still playing Alfred. I really like Alfred as Vanguard, backup Vanguard, as well as in the rear guard. A lot of the times I'll have this kind of thing with 3 counterblasts open. I'll play my Blaster Dark, grab Blaster Blade from deck. He's just like the ideal card. You can fix your deck. Now you have Bedivere as well that you can single call with Alfred. If you have like a Marin or a Toy Poogle already out, he sets up the Toy Poogle requirement and just puts in so much work. Is Alfred, one of my favorite cards. And then Soul Saber Dragon, added him in for my teammate Koa's idea. A lot of people are playing him today. My friend Justin was playing him, and he's just a great card. Just one of those last games, you see the last drive check, they got like 5 cards in hand, one of them's a null guard, you just feel terrible. Ride that Soul Saber and just go for game. So yeah, I like the deck a lot, made a couple changes. Hopefully I do better in the next tournaments up to come. But yeah, made it to top 8. Lost to my other friend Steven in top 8. Like I always lose to Steven in top 8. But that's okay. Because I ended up making 2 decks today. That's what you do when you don't do so hot. You make 2 new decks. So there's 1. There's 2. The joke was I put them in a box. I'm sorry. Not very funny. But yeah, that's my unboxing. So the decks I made today were, I made the End, and I made Narukami. A friend of mine was getting out of the game, wanted to sell off his Narukami's. It had 3 Vermilion, including a SP, Thunderbreak, and 4 Null Shields, so that was nice. I'll probably end up selling it eventually, but for now it's just nice to have. He added in these the Blood Sleeves, which I think will be very hot once set 9 comes out, as well as the Narukami deck as it is. And then the End, I'll just do a quick profile on it. Don't really know much about it yet. Haven't really play tested it much, but my build's a little bit different from Koa's. So I'll just show you guys what it looks like. For now, it's 3-3 or 4-4 rather. Just like I don't know what else you'd do. And then mine's a little bit different in the grade 2s, where I want 5 of these 10Ks instead of Tejas. I don't really think Tejas is that great. He's like a cool card, interesting concept, but he is super blockable. In that, if you get the 16 column, he's like good, but otherwise he's not doing too much. And then 2 Berserk Dragon. Any more than that, I think would be overkill, just because you do want to keep the counterblast open for Overlord the End. That's just what I found in facing other Overlord the Ends. Then 4-4 Bari, 4 Bar. I only played 2 Gojo because I wanted to make space for 2 Heat Nail. I actually think Heat Nail is like one of the best cards in this deck, because everyone is going to be using their null guards against this guy over here, Overlord the End, just because he has such a devastating like game-ending effect, in that it really does put you at such an advantage that it is quite hard to lose after you get it off. Yeah, so Heat Nail is a nice column here, 17 or 18 with the one of the Berserks, or the Burning Horn. So numbers are not bad, even though he's 6. I play 2 because I want to see him, but I don't want to search him with Conroe, since he does go back to the deck when he's successful. But yeah, I think that Heat Nail will be a great addition to the deck. Also, I play 1 Airmo. I want him behind Overlord at the end, and then 1 Kimnara, just because I couldn't choose the last card. I didn't want to play 2 Airmos. So, targets for Conroe's search is going to be, for me, one of these guys. So I'm either going to, or I guess Gojo as well. That's why I was comfortable with 2 Gojos as opposed to 4 like Koa. Just because this deck does have a lot of fixing with grade 1s. The bars I play 4 of just because they're pretty much good in every circumstance. Ideally, I don't want to play use Conroe to find one of these guys that's one use kind of thing, other than Bari, because null guards are the nuts. But yeah, so this guy I can boost if I'm playing like a deck with an 11k Vanguard, Nova Grapplers for instance, or Spectral Duke, if any of those are still running around. Oh, that's so rude. Sorry. Also the Murakumo and Neo Nectar, which I think are actually cool decks from the new set. I can just grab him, throw him behind Overlord at the end, and he's swinging nice 21 rows, so it's really nice. If I'm going to get the effect off, Airmo's just really nice, drop and draw, drop and draw. And then if I'm grade locked at 2 or 3, I'm going to grab Gojo with Conroe skill and search out. And on the terrible chance that like the game goes really bad really early, like I get double critted on turn 3, I'm just going to grab Bari just to keep myself safe. So that's the way I'm going to run the deck. Probably won't be many changes, but if there are, I'll let you guys know if you're interested. Other than that, thanks for watching. Contest is going great. We're probably going to end it in about a week. Thank you so much for subscribing. We really appreciate it. It's super nice, you guys. Other than that, let us know what kind of things you want to see. I know you guys really want Majesty versus Dote and Majesty versus PBO. Also, Julian, the update I wanted to make was that Julian finished PBO deck today. So hopefully me, Ko, and Julian will be able to get together sometime soon. Make some videos of the big 3 cross rides going against each other. I think awkwardly enough that Majesty is good against Dote, just because it does get the crit, so you can kind of hold them if they make the mistake of Berserk dragging your one of your guys, even your Wingle Brave, which does suck. But you can hold them at 3 damage. 2 of them flipped for now until they get their Bellicosity. But yeah, 2 of them unflipped, or 2 of them flipped rather. 1 of them unflipped, so their Overlord at the end is kind of like not as scary. So that's why I think Majesty has an upper hand against them. Other than that, personally, I don't like facing Shadow Paladins with my Majesty deck. I know today, I lost my top 8 to my friend Steven, and I just found, I think 3 times it's happened to me, where like just a really good time Persona Blast is just neg-4ing me. I'm using like 3 or 4 cards to guard, and it's just too much on a deck like this that doesn't generate advantage so readily as Gold Paladins like I'm used to. Other than that, thanks for watching the video. Jeez, it's been long, I realize now, I apologize for that. And yeah, thanks for subscribing for the contest. Gonna end that pretty soon. Final remarks. Sorry, Patrick, for making your avatar decks, but I'm a progressive guy. I'm sorry. Later. See ya.